We start this bulletin with breaking news coming in. Limpopo province has nominated Cyril Ramaphosa for the presidency. Ramaphosa bags support of 391 delegates, while Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma has managed 104. Now, this is the fifth province to choose Ramaphosa. Just breaking news, we're starting with the bulletin at this hour. Limpopo province has chosen Cyril Ramaphosa as their candidate for the president of ANC. 391 delegates voted in support of Ramaphosa. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma manages support from 104 delegates. This is one of the last two provinces to come out with their results, of course, with KwaZulu-Natal also having their PGC, as we expect results coming through with what their preferred candidate is. Also, other nominations that came through from Limpopo is Paul Mashatile with a majority of 377 for Treasurer General. Also, Senzo Mchunu is the province preferred candidate of Secretary General. And those are some of the results that are coming in from Limpopo province. Of course, once again, we're waiting to see what comes through as KwaZulu-Natal ANC PGC is also currently underway. Limpopo province, Cyril Ramaphosa, the preferred candidate for the ANC. The PGC has made their voice heard, and he managed to get 391 votes, and his rival Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma also receiving 104 votes from the delegates that convened there. Also, other nominations that are coming through for other positions from the ANC as they map their road to the elective conference. Paul Mashatile, majority vote of 377 for Treasurer General. Also, Senzo Mchunu is the province preferred candidate for the Secretary General. Mtunzi Mbata joins us in the newsroom for more on this story. Very good afternoon to you, Mtunzi. Cyril Ramaphosa bagging presidency from the ANC Limpopo PGC. Not much of a surprise there, is it?
It's not really a surprise. It was to be expected, although it wasn't clear how big the margin would be.
And Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma with 104 votes. I mean, the margin is quite wide there. I suppose that was expected as well, just looking at how the pattern of voting has been happening from other provinces that we've been getting.
Yes, it was to be expected. There was only one region where both candidates seemed to have an equal number of nominations, but this result was to be expected.
Mtunzi, how important is this vote from Limpopo province? How does it change the dynamics of what we can expect come the elective conference in December?
Well, it is indeed very important because at the last count, Cyril had 4 provinces backing him, and Nkosazana also had 4. So this one was meant to be one of those deciders.
And what kind of a position does this put NDZ in? How many more votes would she need for her to be in a competitive position with Cyril Ramaphosa? Looking at the numbers that we have so far from the provinces.
In the morning, the gap was about 500 votes in favor of Cyril, and now it has widened to about 700. So it's looking good for Cyril, but there are still other ANC provinces which are okay. For example, KZN, where Nkosazana Zuma enjoys a lot of support, is yet to make its pronouncement. And also there are still the leagues which also support Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma.
So this is the fifth province that has nominated Cyril Ramaphosa for the presidency. How important is KZN coming forward? I'm sure we should be expecting their results anytime soon.
Well, the difference between the two candidates is that as much as Cyril Ramaphosa enjoys support from more provinces, but the difference is the provinces that he enjoys support from are much smaller in terms of the delegations they send to the conference. For example, he's got Northern Cape and Western Cape behind him, but if you combine those two, they don't really make much of a difference compared to a province like Free State, or even better, KZN, which has 870 delegates.
But what do you make of how this voting process was conducted, Mthunzi? We've seen what happened in the previous provinces with the leaders preaching a clarion call of peace as this voting process goes on.
Well, the race is changing with every minute that goes by. I would say this huge margin wasn't to be expected like this, because in the beginning we thought they were going neck and neck, but now the gap is widening. It's going bigger and bigger.
Just take us through the preferred deputy president, also other nominations that have come through with regards to the chairperson and the secretary general, as preferred by the Limpopo province.
Well, the preferred deputy, there's an interesting twist there, because she also has her own slate, and she indicated earlier that she wouldn't want to be a deputy, but now the branches are speaking and putting her up as a deputy. But later on, after turning down that offer, she indicated that she would go with the will of the branches. So we would watch with very much keen interest on what happens there.
And that is exactly what we'll be doing. Thank you so much, Mthunzi Mbatha.